when you take 5-MeO DMT, your mind goes a radical deconstruction of the ego. Less than 1 milligram microdose. Some people, especially beginners, they may find that microdose or entry dose, it will be rather uncomfortable because their ego is resisting or it is not effective at all. Particularly if they have difficulty letting go and surrendering. So remember, the key is to practice surrender and embrace the death of the self or dissolution of the self. So yes, just having 1 milligram, it will help you it will anchor you in the present moment, so there is a sensation of the nowness. You are not going to be anxious as you are no longer living in the future. You are not going to be regretful as you are no longer living in the past. You are alive and existing in the present moment. So there is no past, there is no future, there is just now. There is tranquility and there is emptiness. So that is what the doses under 1 milligram brings you. Around 3 milligram, which is the entry dose, the ego starts dissolving, but it is still weak. It is still weak enough that your ego can resist. Some people feel great resistance at this stage, so they rather feel uncomfortable. Some people just skip to the low dose, like 10 milligram. The entry dose can be practical to dissolve your ego partially, so not all, just partially, for strategic reasons, gaining new insight, strategy on how you should approach the life. Also, this dose is beneficial to meditate with and to learn how to surrender and how to dissolve the ego. So yes, with this dose, you do not have to deconstruct whole your identity or your whole mind. Just dissolve what has to be let go of and learn and integrate. Yes. Around 10 milligram low dose. So you can have a first breakthrough on this page, especially if you have been struggling mental health wise and have been depressed. It's like waking up from the dream. Still you are waking up from the dream, but still the dream, the illusion is still there. You still have the ego, and also you kind of always have the ego, but you are more aware of your ego. You are in the ego, but you are construct aware, meaning that it's the illusion. You are aware that you are creating the illusion, you are dreaming, and this is the construct aware stage. Check out Susan Kukorator's ego developmental model. It's very well studied, well researched. So yes, check out the model. So yeah, you are first time being here in this 5-MeO DMT room. Yes, it can be scary, but do not worry, this is just a beginning, and you are not going to experience the death of the universe. Still, after most of your ego dissolves away, you will be the love. Yeah. So you can still experience the profound sense of the love. Yeah. 17 to 18 milligram, or 17 to 25 milligram high dose. The second breakthrough can happen here. And the higher dose it is, it can get way much more intense. Personally, up to 20 milligram, it has been fine, but around 25 milligram, it gets way much more intense. So yes, the second breakthrough, or there's infinite breakthrough of the consciousness that can happen here. You may experience the collapse of the universe that you have been knowing. You get to realize that you are God, meaning you are, and you have been imagining everything, and realizing that you are imagining and constructing everything. Yes, you are the love. You are the universe, you are God, and this is the dream you create. Groundless, it forces you into infinite groundless, infinite emptiness and nothingness. Yet, this experience, dissolving yourself into nothingness, it destroys all the shackles and limitations you have put on yourself. It liberates you so free that you become the creator of the universe. And this is the total obliteration of the universe. And you bring the order from the chaos, from the nothingness. Yes. And one thing to notice is that there is no rush. Neo-shamanic ceremonies are incentivized to give intense experiences without any proper integration. There is nothing to blame here. They have to do the business. And yeah, like if it's about the profit business wise, maybe that's the right way, but there are also a lot of risks going on with this kind of practices. I've encountered many people who had a traumatic experience from having an absurd amount of Bufo as a beginner. And enlightenment is no joke. Authentic spirituality is the literal obliteration of the universe. You are God, and yeah, you are God, and you are responsible to build the reality, to construct the reality with love. Yes. So the integration of 5-MeO DMT comes naturally by itself. I recommend that you allow yourself to rest fully 1 or 2 days. So usually weekend is nice, Saturday or Friday. And do not try to do intense stuff like exercise, hard exercise. You can do some exercise, but you have to rest enough. Taking a nap, I think taking a nap has been always great and wonderful and lovely to integrate the 5-MeO DMT experience. It's been always blissful to take a nap. About the food, any diet is okay. Just do it in an empty stomach. When you actually microdose just 1 milligram, you will kinda know that, well, you have to eat better. Yes, so I think that's it. Thank you for listening.